Can B visa really work in the United States? We have to clarify that. That's a misunderstanding. A few days ago, USCIS sent a Twitter saying B1 or B2 visa are allowed to do job interview in the United States. It says clearly job interview. However, rumor goes around because of it. And there are a lot of misunderstanding going around saying, oh, USCIS now allow B visa to work in the United States. We clarify that. You are never allowed to work in the United States if you are a B visa holder. That's a violation for your B visa. And if you violate that rule, you have unauthorized employment in the United States, it will have serious consequence. If unauthorized employment is over 180 days, you will trigger 3-year bar, which means you cannot come to the US in 3 years. So be very clear here. B visa, you will never be able to work in the United States. How to define work? That's use your labor in exchange for value. It's not just like you exchange for money payment. If you exchange for other valuable thing, that's considered employment as well. So be very careful. And I suggest you consult a lawyer if you are having this kind of activity. Make sure you comply with B visa rule. But why does USCIS send out Twitter says you can do job interview in the United States? I think that's related to the layoff wave going around right now, because H-1B visa holder, they only have 60 days grace period to look for a next job when they terminate their employment with their employers. So when the layoff wave going around, it's difficult for them to find a job within 60 days. So many are seeking transfer from H to B to temporarily stay in the United States. So USCIS now saying, if in your change of status petition, you were saying, oh, I want to stay because I want to look for a job, participate in job interview, that's a reasonable request for you to change your status from H to B. So USCIS will not deny your B because of that. However, that doesn't mean and should not be interpreted as B visa can work in the United States. So it's only because of that. So if you want to transfer from H to B, one of the legit reason could be look for a job. Then the next question is, what if I am outside of US and I'm applying for a B visa interview at the consular office, and then I'm going to tell the consular officer saying, I'm going to look for a job while I am visiting US. Would that be also an acceptable reason for B visa? I highly doubt. If you are looking for a job in the United States and that's the reason for you to apply for B visa, chances are the consular officer would think once you have a job offer, probably you are going to change your status in the United States. And that could be a legit reason to deny your B visa. So USCIS has a Twitter, but that's not guidance for your B visa application. And that's not a reason or a legit reason for you to apply for a B visa outside of US. Hope today's video is helpful. Thank you.